April 30th, 2000. British astronomer Sir Fred Hoyle publishes a book titled Astronomical Origins of Life: Steps Towards Panspermia. In it, Hoyle investigates the controversial theory of panspermia, which suggests that life on Earth did not originate here, but rather in space, and that asteroids carried the microbial building blocks of DNA to our planet.
You cannot dismiss the possibility that maybe life came from outer space, that we were seeded by asteroids or comets that then put their organic materials onto the planet Earth. And so there's a new theory in astronomy that says that the solar system is like a ping pong game, with meteorites carrying microbial life forms going back and forth between Venus, Mars, the Earth, and the Moon. This has given momentum to the panspermia theory.
Some scientists have suggested that if the theory of panspermia is true, then it's possible that extraterrestrial viruses could also travel here, bringing with them diseases that would be much different from the ones that exist on Earth.
When you think about the core elements of viral plagues, those are the core genetic code, DNA or RNA within a protein shell, that's something that's easier to imagine being stable deep inside an asteroid and safe. And so any sort of virus or plague, you can imagine them starting from one of these asteroid events.
A space plague is a leap into the unknown. We have no way of knowing what kinds of DNA, or maybe a modified DNA version, exists in outer space. We've never seen other kinds of viruses from outer space that can infect Earthlings. So right now, we simply don't know the answer.
I think if a plague came from outer space, just like the way some of the plagues we know jump from animals to humans suddenly, any sudden change in the viruses or bacteria that are attacking you as a human, your immune system will not have a defense to, most likely. These dramatic events, whether it's from space or a sudden jumping from animals to humans, are the reason these plagues can be so devastating.
A plague from outer space. While that may seem like a far-fetched notion, it's a possibility that science must be prepared for.
There are always these viruses out there, these things that we can't explain. It's important for us to always be vigilant and to be aware and to have our public health authorities always on the lookout, so we can never put our guard down.
Hopefully, the faster we are and the better we are at bioengineering, the faster we can make vaccines and countermeasures. It's key to have them so that we can make ways to protect ourselves.
Preparing for any disease is complex, and it requires a lot of mobilization of government, public health, and science to be able to figure out what happened and to prevent it from happening again, to be able to halt transmission of this disease, whatever it is. It becomes a detective story as well. You need to figure out where it came from and how to attribute the disease. It's a mystery that our lives depend on, and we need people to be working on that, thinking about that.
Perhaps what makes deadly diseases so frightening is that we never know when they're going to strike next, and that uncertainty is also what forces us to ask ourselves, are we really safe? Well, the truth is that only time will tell, which means that, at least for now, these questions will remain unexplained.